Good morning. This is Robert Goodman here on Positive Strokes, staying clean with the confessions of my recovery, keeping it real with my recovery. I'm so happy that you're here. And I'm here Monday through Saturday at 7:30 a.m. Arizona time. And we'll be talking about recovery on these days. Yes, I've come from TikTok and I moved over here back to YouTube to do my live stream Monday through Saturday at 7:30 a.m. Arizona time. And today we're going to talk about keeping it real with our recovery and ourselves. Don't you know you're at your best when you are solving issues and problems in your life? You feel energized, you feel dedicated to the situation to find an answer to this problem that you're facing, or someone that you love or care about is facing, and you are ready to go to work to solve the problem. You have zeal, you're ready to do it, just like you was when your addiction, when you came into recovery. You realized this way was working, and you did everything in your recovery so you didn't have to be able to go back down the rabbit hole anymore. So you do your best when you are fighting, surviving, finding ways and means to make yourself better, solving problems, being a productive person. You feel good about yourself. And that is something that that's our niche. That's who we as a human being are. We are here to to create using our minds, creating things, making life better, showing new paths you can walk and you can go with your life. When you're solving problems, you're at the top of your game. And when you solve the problem, you feel so good that you solved the problem. You're ready to untake any kind of obstacle that's in your way. You're ready to knock it down. You have the zeal, the gumption, the grit to do what you need to do to solve the problem. And the point I'm trying to make is that we all do good when we have that zeal to accomplish a problem that we could not solve, or a problem that someone that we love are going through, that we have information to help them and we're willing to go to bat with them so they can overcome the situation themselves. But we're at our best. We're right at it. We're doing it. We're moving forward, which is a blessing, a soul blessing. And when you think about it, think about yourself and your history, living on life's terms and living the life that you did. You've seen how where you was good at, where you was your best at, where you was growing. That person, you remember that person. You know what you did to achieve the goals back then. You worked. You dedicated yourself. You found an answer to the solution to the problem. So, the point I'm trying to make is that you are good when you're working on making yourself better. You are good when you're working to solve issues and situations in your life. You do your homework, you get busy, you get on your grind because you want a positive solution to the problem. That's the whole thing in a nutshell. So I learned that Robert is a very imperfect person. He makes mistakes. I understand that I duped myself for 40 years, like I explained in a lot of videos that I share. But the interesting thing is that I'm humble. I'm faulty. I make mistakes. I can't help it. A lot of mistakes I make is because I'm an imperfect person. And the other mistakes that I make is because of bad judgment. That's the only two ways that I go. That I believe either I make a bad decision or the bad decision is because I'm an imperfect person and I'm going to go down this road because I don't have the information to make a sound decision. It's out of my reach. So, something to think about. So, since everybody makes mistakes, that takes the pressure off of me. It takes a lot of pressure off of me. Why? Because we all gonna make mistakes. So I got to check my actions. I got to validate my decision. I got to have proof on what I'm saying for myself. Proof on what I'm saying. Not what you're saying, but what I'm saying. So I got to slow down speaking from the mouth. Listen, learn, and then comment. Listen, learn, and then comment. Listen, learn, then comment. That's how I make better decisions. This is Robert Goodman here on Positive Stroke Staying Clean. I'm so happy that you came by this morning to be a part of my recovery. I'm grateful that you stopped in and we talked about creativity and basically keeping the focus on ourselves so we make less mistakes. I keep the focus on Robert so I make less mistakes. And I understand everybody makes mistakes. So it makes life a little bit more easy to live. Y'all have a great day. And remember, I'll be back Monday, 7:30 a.m. Arizona time here on Positive Stroke Staying Clean live stream. And we'll be talking about recovery Monday through Saturday. Monday through Saturday at 7:30 a.m. I hope to see you there. But until then, you'll have a great weekend. Enjoy your Sunday.